I don't know about you. Did it seem like there wasn't as much talk about free agency, the buzz about free agents as like the past couple years at the Combine?
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? I think a lot of it is because we're seeing some of these guys get locked up in new deals or franchise tagged, like T. Higgins, Mike Evans are the big two, as far as Browns fans are concerned, right? Like those are the guys whose names you're floating in a best case scenario. But I do think, like across the league, for the most part, it's been pretty quiet so far. Now, I will say this is the week, knock on wood, when I say it's been quiet so far. But this is the week where I think you can kind of see things start to materialize a bit more, right? Where guys might be on the chopping block for their team that you weren't expecting, or you'll hear about teams shopping around for a specific guy. This week in March is basically when it felt like everything with the Amari Cooper went down a couple years ago, where the Cowboys decided, hey, we don't want to pay this guy. The price was right. So something could materialize, I think. I think right now in February, to me, those couple weeks post Super Bowl pre-combine kind of become silly seasoned a little bit, where everyone's looking for content. People are making guesses at what might happen and maybe the most outlandish scenarios you can think of because there's not a ton to talk about. I think that's just the reality. So I think right now it's been pretty quiet. It definitely feels like, hey, maybe some of those top guys just ultimately aren't going anywhere. Teams are going to do what they can to keep them around. And I think maybe that's why there's not that same fervor that there has been the last couple years, especially.